Today I'm checking out this 2-pack here of solar street lights. These are LED solar street lights, and they are a smaller, they call them private street lamps. So they're smaller, they're meant for like a home or something like that. But I'm checking these out today. They were sent to me at no cost so I could do the review. Let's get them out of the box, see everything they come with, get them mounted up, and see how well these little lights do. So each one of these boxes here came with a solar light, a mounting pedestal for it so you can mount it up. It comes with hardware for you to mount this to the little pedestal here and for you to mount it to like a wooden post. Also comes with a remote. The only thing they don't have is the battery in the remote, so you have to get a couple AAA batteries there. And I have one of these flipped over one way and one the other, so this is what you're going to see on the light side that's pointing down. It's got an on and off, it's got a sensor here, and on this side you've got, you know, a pretty nice little solar panel back here on the back. Now this was a 2-pack, so it did come with an extra, just a manual that talks about these. In these individual packages here, there's not really a manual, but that's it. Very simple to use. Here's the remote with all the settings on the remote. Pretty standard, just like their, you know, larger versions. I think these should work good. They're supposed to be pretty bright for how small they are, and we're gonna find that out. All right, very easy to hang, just 2 screws. I've got the switch turned on. As you can see, the light is blinking because it's charging from the solar panel. When it gets dark, we're gonna come check these out. All right, so it's gotten dark out here, and let's check out these lights. Well, yeah, they pick you up pretty quick. I am probably 30 feet away, and they picked me up. Both of them did. The way I have them on right now is just on, and they're basically dropping down to low, and then as soon as they detect some kind of motion, they turn up to high. So as you can see, they drop down, and as soon as I start walking up to them again, they're gonna pop back on. So see, I just barely moved and it came on. Pretty bright for, you know, the size light they are. They're not really big lights, and they're still pretty bright. They light up this whole area really well. So I'm gonna try some of these settings that are on the remote. There's all these different sensor settings where you can turn it to where they're off like this, and as soon as they detect motion, they come on. And then when they're done, they turn off. Or you can set them on a setting like this where when they stop detecting motion, then they go to a lower power, and then when they detect motion, they go back up to high. You can of course set them where they're just always on high, and then of course you can turn them off. So if you don't want them on, you just use the remote, turn them off. So that's on. I'm going to go ahead and set it to where it's always on. I'm going to do the same thing on the other light, so that way I can walk to the other side of the yard and have them both on bright. Then we're going to go look at what they look like. So this is the lights all the way on the other side of our yard, and they are bright. Now I wouldn't consider these things massive street lights like you would see, you know, out on a street or something like that, or a parking lot, but for a backyard or a property, these things are great. And let me see if I can get them to detect me this far. See how far up I gotta go to get detected. Well, that one got me. I think it's also based on the angle. But yeah, I mean, look at that. As you can see, very bright. Easily lights up a backyard, party area. If you're in the backyard, you can just walk to your shed. They'll light up and give you all the light you need. All right, well, I hope this information was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.